Now, Storm Team 44, powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
All right, good morning, everybody. A lot to unpack in your forecast, so let's dive straight in with it. Already off to a stormy start, especially across the southern half of our area, south of the Ohio River. On the Owensboro Champion Ford camera, already off to a slick start on the roads as well, so please be careful. You're heading out and about this morning. A huge push of storms happening in northern Kentucky right now. Tons of thunder and lightning down towards Clay, Madisonville, Princeton, and we've seen some hail with these storms as well. Had a couple of hail reports that have come in Union County and Daviess County. There have been some larger potential hail that's been, there's been some indication that the hail's been larger based on radar estimates. So far, the reports have been penny size to quarter size that we've seen thus far. And that's been the main thing with this morning round of storms. It's mostly just been hail and strong winds more than anything else. Farther towards the west, though, this area of low pressure that's over Kansas right now, this is what's going to give us enough lift and wind shear in the atmosphere for the storms that will be coming in this afternoon to potentially turn tornadic. That's going to be the main window for storms late this afternoon and into early this evening. That's why the severe weather outlook has gone up since yesterday. It's now overall a 4 out of 5 on our scale for potentially severe weather later today. And the Torcon, the overall measure of tornadic conditions, it's gone up as well, now up to a 7 out of 10 for most of the area. What that means is that we've had potentially some long track violent tornadoes that could be possible later today with the storms that we get that could turn supercellular. It's also not just tornadoes that could be a problem. It's very likely that we get some strong straight line winds as well all across our area with any of the storms. Even if tornadoes are not going to be developing, strong straight line winds are possible, as well as potentially some large hail. Looks likely with this setup as well. So let's time it out for you. Once these morning storms get out of the way at around 10, 11 o'clock, we actually get a break from any potential storms through around midday today. So the second half of the morning and into the early afternoon is going to be relatively quiet, but then things ramp back up in a big way by the time we get to around 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. These are the storms we really got to watch out for. Any of these could potentially turn tornadic or severe for really from 4 p.m. till around 10, 11 p.m. tonight. Futurecast really lighting up some places at around 6, 7 o'clock tonight with a lot of potential for damaging winds, hail, and again, tornadoes. But once we get to around 10, 11 o'clock tonight, that's when the cold front comes in, things quiet back down, and we should stay quiet, I think, for the rest of the weekend. So now is as good a time as ever to review where is a good spot to go to shelter in the event of a tornado warning. Do not be in a mobile home, do not be in a car in the event of a tornado warning. Those are the spots you definitely do not want to be in. Those are unsafe. Make sure if you have a basement, go there. If you don't have a basement, though, an interior room like a closet will be good spot to go to, or a storm shelter, ideally, in the event of a tornado warning. Also, if a watch is issued, not a bad idea to go to those spots then as well. So it'll be quieter for sure for the rest of the weekend. No chance for rain and cooler, upper 70s, low 80s for highs. More rounds of storms are likely, though, by the time we get to early next week, Monday, Tuesday.